All right. Let me do this one. I'm just playing catch up. I'm playing catch up. Right. I just want to say this is gonna be a quick one. This is a quick one on Arteta. A week can't go by, and I don't do an Arsenal one because it's such a joke team. But oh man, I watched this panel, right? There was this panel called the what's it called? What was it called? Not The Departed. It's on the tip of my tongue. There was a panel with Neville, Roy Keane, Carragher, and then they had fans. So it was like it was basically fans and the players, and there was a link. That's what the name is. The name links it together. Anyway, there was this panel, and they had they were talking about at one stage they're talking about the Premier League title, and Ty from Llftv comes on, and when I say to you, he is the epitome of the Arsenal fans that I come up against. He is the epitome. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just watch this video with the guy. Just type in Ty Carragher because it will come up, and then you'll see other clips of him. And he summarizes what the problem is with Arsenal fans, right? I'm going to go on to what I was talking about, what this video title is about in a minute, but this is going to summarize the whole thing, to be fair with you. Or it's gonna link up. And Ty's on there. And Ty's going, I think it's disrespectful, like how people talk about Arsenal these days. Like, it's disrespectful, man. I don't see, like, we're still a big club. And then Carragher must have said something like, or Neville, someone says like, oh, but you ain't won the league for like 17 years. Now pause. When Liverpool was on our run of not winning the title, Arsenal man then was gassing. You lot are this, you lot are that. You lot ain't a big club no more. You lot ain't won the title for, back then it was like 18 years, then it was 20 years, then it was 25 years, then it was 30 years, right? Gassing. We win the title now, so that's gone off our back. Doesn't matter that it's only one, it's off our back, gone. You ain't won the title for 17 years. And I think Carragher, one of the others, said, like, you kind of have lost the right to be saying that you're a big club now because you're going through that funk now. And he's not accepting it. It's disrespectful. I don't know why people are talking about us like this in the league. So Carragher must have said, but you ain't won the league for 17 years or something like that. So then the Thai guy goes, who's talking about the league? Like, I'm talking, because he was trying to want to say, because they've won these FA Cups, they should still be talked about in a high regard. So then he was like, who's talking about the league anyway, or something like that. And then Carragher's like, we are on the panel. This is what this all, and he just looked like a donut. And I was like, that's the Arsenal fan. That's the problem. They wanted to talk to us about being stuck in the past. But this is beyond that. This is like, they're trying to come into the place like baby, like, hey, put some respect on my name. Like, you stop playing with my name. Stop playing my name. Keep a name at my. It's like, why are we respecting you when you ain't got nothing? Like the FA Cups. Remember, I said I've done a video on that before. The FA Cups. No one is quantifying that as major success anymore for a club like Arsenal. Wigan, it's amazing. Leicester winning the FA Cup, it's amazing. Arsenal Football Club should be winning titles, and that's it. We were getting all our criticism because we were not winning titles. That was the reason why Liverpool were critiqued so much, because we set the benchmark. We win titles. That's what you're judged on. Titles, Champions Leagues. Nothing else matters. The other stuff is almost like stepping stones. Like, okay, we need to get some confidence. Boom, FA Cup. Boom, League Cup. You know what I'm saying? Boom, Europa League. But the real benchmark, Premier League title or Champions League. That's it. You ain't winning those two, don't talk. if you're a major player, don't talk. Like Chelsea have barged their way into the big boys table. 2 Champions League in 10 years. You can't talk to them now. In that sense, we can talk to them. We can talk to them all day. We got 6. That's the beauty of being a Liverpool fan. I can talk about anything I like. Anything I like. Anytime I can talk about it. Because we got everything in the cabinet. Everything. And it doesn't matter what year you won it. We got everything in the cabinet. You know what I mean? Champions League, got one of those. Premier League, got one of those. English First Division title, got one of those. Littlewoods Cup, Milk Cup, whatever you want to call it, got loads of those. European Super Cup, got one of those. World Club Cup, got one of those. You can't talk to us about nothing. That's why I'm always happy as a Liverpool fan. You can't talk to me. I can go in any conversation, anytime, never got finished. I've never been buried in a football debate yet. In all my years, I've never been buried. No one can't bury me. Because if you want to say something, 6 Champions League, talk to me when you got that number. And I don't talk to Real Madrid fans or AC Milan fans. So outside of those 2 clubs, you can't talk to me. Even Barcelona can't talk to me. So, listen. Going back now to what I was saying. Arteta. I went the long way around to get here. Took me 6 minutes. But what I'm going to say is this. I think Arteta is the biggest finesse, out there. And the problem what you've got, the reason why this happens, right, is too many managers in today's ilk are being judged upon the person they worked under before. And that's the problem with the recruitment that's going on at the moment for managers. And you see that it's unfair. It's unfair. But at the same time, the clubs reap what they sow. Because rather than go to a man who's got his badges and has been building up his career in the ranks, and you saw it with Lampard. I was so happy when Lampard got sacked, but I knew he would get sacked because he wants the fast track. He don't want to cut his teeth properly. He did a little stint with Derby, but he should have stayed with Derby and got them up. So when he lost the playoff final, he shouldn't have been like, yo, I've done my 6 months there or whatever. Now I'm going to go Chelsea. Chelsea's too big for you. You're not ready for that job. You should have stayed at Derby. You should have rounded your players back up. And you should have been like, you know what, we missed out last season, but we're going to use that experience now to fuel this season. And I'm going to get you up. He would have learnt so much more. He would have still been in a job. He probably would have got promoted last season because he would have done a better job than Rooney. I'll give him that. But you can't pay for experience. And these guys are always trying to fast track. Lampard fast tracks to Chelsea, gets sacked. Arteta, his credentials is, he's been serving under Pep. That's the point. He's serving under Pep. And that's what Arsenal use to be like, yeah, we'll take him. What has he done though? Then he finesses the FA Cup. I won that. That bought him extra time. Now you've seen what he can do with his own campaign, his own full campaign. You see what he can do. Solkjaer is another finesse, right? But he's got unlimited resources. So again, if he wants a player, he can ask and he'll get it. Man United buy players for 70, 80, 90 million and don't even think about it. This guy, he's got an open checkbook to write, I want that player. Boom, he's got it. But it's a finesse. His credentials, scored the winning goal in the European Cup final. Okay. The hell? You see how it all works. Who remembers AVB? AVB. He's the protege of Mourinho. He worked under Mourinho. Mourinho. AVB comes to town, goes to Tottenham. No, goes to Chelsea, F's up Chelsea and messes up, leaves. Somehow finesses a job at Tottenham. Gets sacked from there as well. Didn't win anything. But what was his credentials? He was under Mourinho. Steve Clark was under Mourinho. Hasn't won anything. Mike Phelan was under Sir Alex Ferguson. Haven't won anything. Steve McLaren under Alex Ferguson. Haven't won anything. Steve Bruce used to play for Man United. Hasn't won anything. These guys get the jobs over and over and over again. And then there's people that are in the lower leagues, proper managers, proper strategists, tacticians, know the leagues, have the experience, just haven't had a big club to manage a bigger budget, to do bigger things. Don't get the opportunities. That's what's wrong with the game. But Arteta is a G. He's a G. Because how the hell he still ain't sacked, I don't know. But I need him to stay there. I need him to stay there. Because the longer he's there, Arsenal ain't winning nothing. The longer Solskjaer is there, man ain't winning nothing. You understand? Yeah? Because don't tell me. Listen, I'm not even going to make a stupid bet. Because I remember when Leicester won the title, everyone was writing them off. I'm not going to make a stupid bet and say if Solskjaer wins the league, blah, 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 blah. Because we don't know what can happen. But I think there's more a chance of, I don't know, Superman turning up. And he's not real. But there's more chance of Superman turning up in Harlesden than Solskjaer winning the league. I can't see it. Oh, man. I tell you, it's frustrating. You know what? It's good to be back. It's good to be back. I've had all this pent-up frustration to get out. That felt good. Yeah, that was good. I'm sick and tired of it. You know what? There's so much things wrong with the game. And Arteta is definitely one of them. But we'll see. Arsenal fans, let me know how... Arsenal fans, I know I give you a lot of hard time. Let me know your comments below on where do you see Arteta bringing Arsenal this season? Where do you see it? Because I can't see Arsenal higher than 8th this season. I can't see it. And it's a disgrace when you think about it. Henry, Viltord, Sol Campbell, Tony Adams, Lee Dixon, Winterburn, Petty, Vieira, Van Persie. I could keep going. Ljungberg. How have you gone from that to El Neni? How have you gone from that to El Neni? Oh, man. Anyway, I'm out. Oh, man. Arsenal, man.